Bishop became a combat medic. They can't attack, and they have king movement when carrying a piece. Captured pieces are severely injured, and must be carried to second rank, before the injury reaches 5 turns. King became a healer. He stops injured pieces and combat medic from dying, if it's on the same file. This gives the combat medic more time to save pieces and steal enemy injured pieces, because they'll join your army if you heal them. He turned himself into a pickle, funniest thing I've ever seen.
I'm Pickle Rick!
This will confuse the cheaters, and they might just resign right away, or we will see interesting cursed chess matches, since cheaters probably don't know how to play chess. Holy hell, white activated friendly fire. Queen becomes an e-girl in this update. She has queen movement and has a distract ability that stops one type of piece from moving. This also distracts friendly pieces. Pieces are distracted until a new piece is chosen. Oh no, my e-girl. When e-girl is captured, she swaps spots with a simp. Checkmate because it's white's turn.
Very unbalanced.
Fine. Simps leave the board when they run out of money, and e-girl can be mated. The board's color has to match piece colors. Pieces on their color can't be seen by the opponent. This means one can be seen, and kings can't. Wow. Didn't know the rook was there. Wait, what's happening to the queen? Kitchen floor is causing her to evolve. The god of chess has awakened. She can move anywhere on the board. To balance this, both players can place their pieces anywhere before the match begins. Chess 2. Pieces move the same. Illegal moves are allowed, but will be cancelled, if your opponent remembers where the piece moved from. Players receive a strike when caught cheating or reporting incorrectly. 3 strikes counts as losing. Capturing a piece allows you to place it anywhere on your dungeon squares. Dungeon pieces can't move, but they can mate the enemy king. Failing to do en passant when available will cause the referee to brick your PP. This means you lose. Chess 3 is finally released. You have to know en passant to be able to play, and to unlock the other game modes. Upgrade squares are limited to allow different strategies. Archer towers will form a wall and the pawns will be the archers. The archer wall can't move, but it has a range attack on 4th rank. That means the knight is safe. Siege towers move like pawns and have a 50% chance of surviving range attacks. Siege towers attack by running over anything in its path, and it promotes the pawn that it is carrying. Siege towers also have the same starting position that archer towers do. This is officer pawn. He can place road spikes in one direction. Any piece that lands on road spikes will have their movement damaged. Moving a piece with damaged movement will always run over a friendly piece. Both pieces are captured. His road spikes will disappear after being captured.
I can jump over the spikes to avoid their ability.
Yes. Officer 1 will prevent it by placing big spikes in front of enemy pawns. Any piece that lands on big spikes or goes over them will be demoted. 1 is freezing, so he freezes half the board. The file 1 moves to causes the enemy pieces to slide down, until it's no longer possible. Sliding counts as a move. Frozen Knight is allowed to capture friendly pieces, and pawn can en passant pieces that slide past it. Holy hell, enemy pieces that move in the frozen side will slide down. Falling off the board is possible, but this summons another frozen one that can be combined to create a bigger frozen one. King is updated to Wizard King. His movement remains the same, but his spells reach 2 squares in any direction. Wizard can turn pieces into uncontrollable frogs. They have king movement, but can only move when attacking. Wizard also has a deflect spell and invisibility. Fireball instantly captures the targeted piece. Frog spell turns the enemy king into king of frogs. This allows him to control frogs, but he won't be able to win unless he captures a queen. Welcome to Farmville. Wait, no, welcome to another chess update video. The farmer is the king, and has the same movement. Farmer can't be checkmated and only loses if all his corn is captured. Corn has pawn movement and it can be captured by the farmer, but he will be able to place the corn whenever he wants. The Scarecrow has king movement and enemy pieces are scared of entering its movement range, unless they are corn or any other future crop or a king. Farmer only has 7 corn and it's Scarecrow. Might seem like the weakest update, but I haven't told you everything about the Scarecrow. Like what would happen if it suddenly moved close to pawns? Those pawns become crows and flee the board. Scarecrow can also be attacked by everything except pawns, but when it's captured, it will turn the enemy piece into a crow. The pawns are weak, but that's because they haven't grown their mustache until now. Whenever a pawn captures, it punches all pieces on the diagonal with its mustache punch ability. Sadly, there's no animation for that. Pawns can still promote to every piece except king. They will have the mustache ability, but only mustache queen punches both diagonals. Mustache mate. Friendly fire is also turned off, but you can still capture your king, to take your opponent's king. White wins. Hikaru's current favorite chess piece is the bishop, so that's how he'll move. Blundering with Hikaru will result in Hikaru moving back to the position he was in before, and the opponent will lose whatever they moved.
Wait. I shouldn't be removed, I'm the king.
Not anymore.
But that's not balanced.
Too bad. Should have studied Hikaru's weakness.
What weakness?
Just write meme in chat to confuse Hikaru. Then Hikaru will be locked in the chat box. This is the king's little brother, Carlo the pawn. He sacks the queen and says, "Oh no, your queen." Carlo takes control of your pieces on every second turn, and plays a bad move until he is captured. King can capture Carlo, but this will anger his mom and cause King's army to split. Carlo can't move or attack, so King is at a huge disadvantage until Carlo gets bored of chess. Carlo is king now and he marries the old king's wife. This is John Cena.
Are you sure about that?
Oh. John Cena replaces the king and he can't be seen by the opponent. He has normal king movement to make him more balanced, and he also has an ability that moves him to safety whenever he is captured. This ability allows me to capture the protected queen.
Call an ambulance! But not for me!
It can only be used 5 times to resemble the amount of fingers he has on one hand, but it can be changed to 10 if he reaches 8th rank. This makes the Bong Cloud John Cena variation one of the best openings. Queen is replaced by UFO. UFO can capture friendly pieces to move them to the smaller board, including the alien king. It can also abduct enemy pieces, capturing the enemy UFO as mate, if their king hasn't been transported to the smaller board. The alien king still moves like a king, and he gives laser guns to pawns when he's on Earth. Laser guns have an attack range of 2 forward squares. It won't capture the piece, but it transforms it into a pawn. UFOs can't move after 10th turn, and alien planet movement is disabled until there's no UFOs.